Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachachodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Shalom to the 144,000 men from the nation of Israel, and also to the elect, the 1/3 destined to be saved. Shalom to you. I'm the brother Caleb from the GMS England. London forecasters came back with another lesson to help edify the Lord's elect. I start my lessons by saying that we are the real Hebrew Israelites. And the real Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, West Indians, West Africans predominantly, but you will find Israelites that do look like the other nations, because we as a people have been scattered among all the nations to our various captivities. But if your seed line by your forefathers goes back to the man in the Bible that was named Israel, then you too are an Israelite, no matter what you may look like, because Numbers chapter 1 and the 18th verse tells you that your nationality is determined by the lineage of your forefathers. So I saw this article just before I was about to fall asleep last night, and I thought, you know what, man, let me get into this in the morning and do a lesson on it. So this is from the Daily Mirror, and it says Elon Musk. Let's read right here. Elon Musk believes the microchip will improve the lives of people with certain health conditions. It says Elon Musk is searching for volunteers to try out his controversial new brain microchip. Tech tycoon Elon Musk is calling on humans to take part in his controversial Neuralink trial, which will involve a robot inserting a microchip into their brains. This is big news, man. This is big news because it's one step closer towards the MOTB. We've already seen them implanting people with the RFID implantable microchip that they claim is the size of a grain of rice in their hands. Now here we have it. They're on the verge of putting it into humans' brains. He's been approved, and now he's looking for volunteers to take this next step. Let's just read the article, then I'll get some precepts. This was published on the 20th of September 2023. What day are we at now? Oh, so this was yesterday. Yes, correct. It says Tesla CEO is keen to go ahead with the next stage despite facing backlash after more than 1,000 animals reportedly dropped dead during the trials. Let's read that again. The Tesla CEO is keen to go ahead with the next stage despite facing backlash after more than 1,000 animals reportedly dropped dead during the trials. And when it says animals, and they're talking about little hamsters and, gerbils and shit like that, rats. They've tried this on all kinds of animals under the sun. You best believe they tried it on horses, cattle, cats, dogs, whatever, you name it, man, because Esau's like a fucking mad scientist, man. Like, was it Victor Frankenstein from Mary Shelley's Frankenstein? He'll stop at nothing in order to try and accomplish his goal. So he doesn't care that 1,000 animals drop dead. He's still trying to go ahead with their fucking plan, because these Edomites are trying to seek immortality because they know they've lost their birthright according to the scriptures, Genesis 25th chapter. So they've lost their birthright. So Esau's trying to use his own technology, his own carnal means to try and achieve eternal life, but he'll never get it, because that blessing was promised unto Jacob and unto his descendants. Esau will never achieve immortality, but you know what? You best believe he's going to go out, or he's going to go all out in his attempt to do so. So let's read on. It comes after an independent review board approved the testing to be conducted on people who suffer from cervical spinal cord injuries or amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, if I'm saying that correctly. People who suffer from conditions like paralysis can also be included in the trial. Musk previously claimed that the technology will enable someone with paralysis to use a smartphone with their mind faster than someone using their thumbs. Think about that, right? He wants to get people with paralysis to be able to use smartphones with their minds. This goes back to what we've been saying all along about technology, man being merged with technology. I believe they call this transhumanism. Esau wants a world where everybody's locked into his digital grid, so he can monitor and track all of your movements and have you synced in with the technology. So the technology is going to soon be under your skin and soon be in your brains. And that ties into Revelation, the 13th chapter, the 16th verse on down, which I'll get in a moment. Let me finish this article first. So it says, Neuralink will now start the recruitment process for participants to take part in the study, which is estimated to last around 6 years. Well, how coincidental is that? What does Esau have? He's got his Agenda 2030, right? We're currently in 2023. So if we add 6 years to now, that takes us to 2029. And Esau wants to have this all implemented in place by 2030. So the numbers add up. During the study, a robot will implant the chip into a brain region responsible for the intention to move, reports Daily Star. Musk's aim is for the person's thoughts to control a computer cursor or keyboard. In May, Neuralink announced it had obtained FDA clearance for its first in-human clinical trial. The company initially wanted to test 10 humans, but reported FDA concern saw the number revisited. Let's see. Number revisited according to the final figure, although the final figure was not disclosed publicly. Forgive me, I had to, click to see the rest of this article. Part of the FDA's concerns came from the animal testing of the chip. In April 2021, the company demonstrated its progress by showing a McQuay with one of the link chips playing ping pong. Pager is shown using a joystick, and then only its mind via the wireless connection, according to the company. However, the animal tests have also yielded negative press. The company reportedly implanted Bluetooth-enabled chips into the monkey's brains in a bid to communicate with computers via a small receiver. It is thought that the unfortunate test subjects suffered infections from the implanted electrodes placed in their brains. This is some sinister shit, man. This is some very, very, I believe the word is macabre and sinister shit, man. So basically the monkeys got infections from the implanted electrodes placed in their brains, which goes to show you the Most High ain't with this shit, man. Most High is not with this agenda at all. But at the end of the day, look, ironically he is, because Esau's operating on the left-hand side under Satan. So the Most High set up this man to do what he's doing, but the Most High set him up to fail. It's like a just turn my notifications off. Yeah, Esau set this man up to fail. So let's read on. It says, last December, it is reported that around 1,500 animals, including more than 280 sheep, pigs, and monkeys, died. Wow. See, this is what I said. Esau tried this on all kinds of animals, man. Read this again. Last December, it was reported that around 1,500 animals, including 280 sheep, pigs, and monkeys, died as a result of Neuralink tests since 2018. Earlier this month, replying to a meme of himself where someone joked that he should take an ethics class after the death of the chimps, Musk said no monkey has died as a result of a Neuralink implant. Now, the ironic thing about this is that, let's say I wanted to adopt an animal, and I bought some pigs and some monkeys and some cows, and I started trying to put microchips in their brain. What would Esau do to me? I'll probably face heavy penalties for that, but yet Elon Musk can do it and get away with it. But that's because he's an insider and he's set up to do these things. You know, the elite banking families are financing all this shit. So, let's read some of these comments. Now I am starting to believe the conspiracy theorists over the chip jabs we were all forced to get. If I am seeing this, then God help us all. And it begins. He should trial it himself. His idea, who does he think he is? I think he should try it in himself. How did they get approved? It could be dangerous, so why doesn't Musk volunteer? Go ahead, Musk, see how safe it is, and have one inserted on your brain. After all, it's safe. If it's safe on you, then we know it's a success. Why call volunteers if it's so safe? Who in their right mind wouldn't want a chip implanted in their brain by a man who named his children XAEA 7, Exadark, Sidriel, and Technomecanus? Oh, I don't know about that. If that's what he named his children, forgive me. I don't know about that. But if this case is the case, but I haven't looked into it. Let's get only really one precept I want to get here, really. Main point. Revelation. 13th chapter, starting verse 16 on down, says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hands or in their foreheads. There you go. What is this? What did he just say? He wants to implant people in their brain with this Neuralink chip. This ties right into Revelation, the 13th chapter. You can't make this up. Let's read this again. Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So that's basically the state of play, man. We're edging one step closer towards this implementation of the RFID implantable microchip. So really, as crazy as it sounds, we should give this guy a round of applause, because he's only furthering the agenda of the Most High. And the agenda of the Most High is to bring about this mark, have the vast majority of the world take it, and then to destroy those who take it, and to deliver those who didn't, which will be the elect of the nation of Israel. The 144,000 men, and the 1/3 destined to be saved. So with that, once again, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakakudash, double honors unto the elders and apostles of great millstone that rule well. Shalom again to the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel, and unto the 1/3 destined to be saved. I'm out for this lesson, and I'll catch you on the next Lord willing. Shalom for now. Wa abad bol, wa kum Shalom.